Plus, most men will cheat with your best friend, cheat with your daughter, your mother, your auntie, your cousin. Most of them don't have no boundaries. They just go based off if she look good, she fine, she sexy. He don't care. He don't care about that. And then your family member or your daughter or your cousin or whoever is your friend gonna be mad at you because he's stupid, slow, dumb, and retarded. And that's how it goes. Women get mad at the other women because men are retarded. Ladies, don't rack your brain about these uneducated, low vibrational demons. The demons. They low vibrational entities is what they are. And they retarded, stupid, slow, and dumb. You cannot 100% get mad at them for doing the stuff that they do because they're just retarded. How can you hold a person accountable that is just simply not smart, just not educated? They retarded. They need to be that's why a lot of them are locked up. A lot of them are locked up and a lot of them die. We could say that the system and everything, whatever, is a setup or whatever the case may be. But there's no, you chose to sell them drugs. You chose to commit that crime. You chose to do that. You didn't choose the best way out. But if you have why is it when they get locked up, they want to call their baby mama or they want to call, now you want to call somebody. Now you want to call me. I'm talking about real life. This is what I have experienced. My baby daddies, one of my baby daddies is locked up right now, and my other one is deceased, and my other one went to jail for 11 years. So I got 3 baby daddies. One of them, the first one got locked up for 11 years when I was 1 month pregnant with my first daughter. The second one is in jail right now for selling drugs, and he unalived somebody. My third baby daddy, he's actually no longer living, and he was like 35 when he passed away, and back in March 2024 or May 2024. And he did some bad things in his life. But I say all I say, he was in and out of jail a whole lot. But these men don't want to listen to women. They simply don't. And they think that they can just cheat their way out of life, cheat their way with women, cheat their way with money. Most men think they can cheat their way to the top. Diddy. A lot of these men think they can cheat their way to the top and they think they're not going to have to pay for it until they rather do all of this dirt and deal with the consequences later. You're not smart. You're not a smart man. I don't care how much money you got. You're an idiot. You're stupid, slow, and dumb, and retarded. And it has to be said. Most men are dumb and definitely uneducated. I say this because men do not choose right for nothing. They, this is what men do. The average typical man, this is what they do. They take chances knowing that they take risks that they shouldn't. Knowing like a man will risk selling drugs, knowing that drugs are illegal. Men will take a chance having sex without a condom with a girl that he don't like. Men are stupid. Most men are stupid. Most men are dumb. Men will take a risk to sell drugs. Men will have sex unprotected with a girl he doesn't like and then get her pregnant and then ghost her and then try to force her to get an abortion when he know he didn't want to be with her. He know he didn't want to have a baby, but yet and still he shot the club up. That's how smart most men are. They don't use this brain right here. They don't use this head. They use their little head. They can't. Most men have not mastered their sexual temptations and their body and their willpower. Most men will risk their successful, happy, stable wife relationship. They will risk their marriage for a one-night stand woman that they know they can not be with or never be with, does not even qualify to be his wife or doesn't hold a candle to his stable relationship with his wife. A man will Most men will jeopardize his happy, healthy home for temporary satisfaction. Most men will do that. And that's stupid and that's dumb and it's retarded. And then they wonder why women have an issue with men, because men are simply mentally challenged. Most of them are. I dated a guy who actually, he was in special education and he had dyslexia, so he couldn't read. But I didn't know that he couldn't read until he told me this later on in a relationship, and I realized that's why he acted so retarded and dumb and slow. One day he wanted to see if the bag of rice was open, so he turned the bag of rice upside down and rice fell all on the floor. And I was like, why did you turn that rice over like they said? I wanted to see if it was open. Yeah, duh. I think it was a better way for you to find out if a bag of rice was open, besides turning it upside down to have the rice fall out. Idiot. But he did so many idiotic, dumb things that didn't make any sense. Didn't make no sense at all. So, ladies, don't feel bad if these men ain't about nothing. Most of them are uneducated or dyslexic or ADHD or ADD or slow. They might look good, they might smell good. I actually dated this one guy when he used to want to talk to me in high school, but he had Tourette's. He had Tourette's, and then when he grew up, I think he remembered that I played him when he was in high school. When we was in high school, he wanted to talk to me. But I ended up dating him, and he still needed to be on medication. A lot of these guys need to be on medication. Yes, a lot of people are undiagnosed out here. And that's another thing about men, how men are dumb. Men are dumb because at least women try to go seek help. I can guarantee you that the statistics show that women are more likely to get therapy and ask for help more than men. Men do not want to ask for help. Men do not think that they need help. They don't need assistance. They don't want to they more likely not to listen to sound judgment and sound advice. And that's what makes them stupid and dumb and slow, because they don't listen to nobody. And that's why they will forever be effed up. And, men use their power and their control and their muscles and their money to call the shots, and but they don't they lack integrity, they lack values, they lack morals, most of them lack substance and value. Most of them are superficial, shallow, and vain. And the ones that are educated are arrogant and disrespectful to women, most 9 times out of 10, and feel like a woman has to prove herself to him, and because he has so many options that he feel like he is the prize. So yes, this is the problem with men. Yes, this has been my observation. This is all male characteristics. This is all male traits. Most men are this way. They're idiots, they're dumb, they're stupid, they're slow, they're mentally challenged, and all of that because they're uneducated. Most of them are uneducated. Most of them are slow. Most of them are retarded. They are mentally challenged. They're not that bright. They could put a building together. They can do math. They can do construction. They can pave a road. They can do stuff with their hands. But when it comes down to intellectual, having a conversation, like social skills, communication, compassion, empathy, love, affection, all of that stuff, like emotional stuff, like they have no clue what to do with that kind of information. They're physical, and that's why they like a damn monkey, to be more precise. Men are like monkeys. They monkey brains. Monkey brain men. Now, not all men are like that. There are a few intelligent men that exist in the world. But the majority of men are retarded because very few men are willing to stand on business and say one thing and say the same thing to another person. Men are two-faced a lot of times. Men can be two-faced. They tell people what they want to hear with women and with their male friends. That's why you see friends turn into foes, and it's always the homeboy snitching on the other homeboy, or the homeboy getting unalived by his homeboy. You know, men are unloyal and untrustworthy. They could be your dog today, your homie today, but stab you in the back tomorrow. They untrustworthy. They untrustworthy, and it could be over something big or it could be over something small, and they try to act like women got the so emotional, but men do not know how to handle their emotions. All they know how to do is to react, and they don't think things through. That's the main problem with men, is they don't rationalize things. They don't analyze things to the point where they make the best decisions and the best choices. Most men do not actually consider everything before they act on a situation. They are more likely to just do and then react and deal with the consequences and repercussions later on. Like meeting a girl at a club, having sex with her without a condom, shooting the club up, and then want to ghost her. And then when she get pregnant, he want to be like, oh, that ain't my baby. Not all men, but that's what a man will do. A man would not be held accountable for his actions. He will just do stuff based on his lustful desires. And that's not smart. Most men will do that. 9 times out of 10, most men I ever met in my life, 99.9% of men never rejected me. Maybe only one man has rejected me as far as like being intimate with me or having sex with me. Like only one man would, but most men that I've ever encountered wanted to have sex with me, and even though they may not have wanted to be in a relationship with me, they still want to have sex with me. And they are retarded and they dumb because they don't see themselves being in a relationship with me. So why would you want to have sex with me if you don't see yourself being with me? That just makes absolutely no sense. A man could say whatever, but a lot of men, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good the sex is. It doesn't matter how good this woman looks. It doesn't matter if she can cook. It doesn't matter if she has her own place, her own car, her own whatever. She could be an angel. That's not the problem. That's not the question. The problem is that they don't have a clue of what to do with themselves. They don't know if they're coming or going. They don't know a good thing when it's right in front of their face. And that's why they always lose in life. That's why most men lose in life. Most men, on average, have lost in life. A man could be married and have a job, a nice car, a nice house, and all of that. But most men will fail the test of being faithful to his wife. Most men are willing to risk their whole life, put their life in danger, and bring their wife back. HIV, AIDS, or some deadly disease. He could be out in the streets on the down low, having sex with men, being intimate with men, and his wife will never know. It's been a lot of those videos on YouTube. These men are unaliving these women that because the women finding out that he on a down low, and he coming back home and having sex with her. And I believe holistic manifesting, I believe that's her channel. She said there is an alarming rate of married men bringing back HIV and AIDS to their wife. That's because they ignorant, they dumb, they stupid, and they slow, and they retarded. And that's another thing. Even if it's a gay man or a heterosexual man, gay men are not exempt either. They could appear to be smart. They can appear to have it all going on and all of this and this and that, but something is just not adding up. It's not adding up. It's just not adding up. The math is not mathing. Another dumb thing that men do, men will cheat on their girlfriend, on their wife, in her car or in his car, leave condom wrappers on the floor, not dispose the evidence properly. Men will cheat in their home, in the bed that him and his wife sleep in, and the wife will come home and unalive them both because the man's not smart enough to go get a hotel room for his infidelities. That's what men do. Men don't think. Men just do dumb stuff. They do dumb shit. Point blank period, they do. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That's most men. 99.9% of men are dumb. It's just, I don't know why God made you all that way. Well, somebody did say that men are not a natural species to earth. I do believe that because men are retarded. They simply retarded. And I say this because we as women rack our brains and stuff trying to figure out what to do this, how to make a man fall in love, or what is this and all this and that. They dumb. They just stupid. They retarded because this is what they do. They think they can outsmart women by just being slick. And you not being slick because God sees you and you stupid and slow and dumb to think that women intuition is very impeccable. I know my intuition is top tier. So like that's what men think they can outsmart a woman by being deceitful. You can never outsmart a woman by being deceitful, and they think they just have to lie good or play these little games, and it's all gonna hurt them in the end. Like you cannot win against no woman. It's point blank period. They think they can just I think they can just misuse a woman, treat her wrong, and all of that. And they think they're not going to be held accountable or not have, they're not going to have to suffer the consequences and repercussions. Wrong. You're an idiot and you're dumb if you think that you're not going to be held accountable. They can laugh and ghost a woman and treat them bad and bash the women and talk trash about them and say you bitter or you just mad or whatever the case may be, and they still losing. You still gonna lose in the end, and you still not gonna win because you cannot compete with a woman when it comes to this spirituality thing. You're gonna lose every single time because men just do stuff in the physical. They just don't think. They do not think. They don't use their brain. They don't use their mind for good. They use it for evil. They use their brain and mind for evil. They are horrible people. They are a flawed being. They're a flawed entity. They are very much corrupted. They are corrupted. I don't know why God made them that way, but they are corrupted and they're horrible. They are. They point blank period. I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat it. Men are horrible and they're terrible and they're horrible and they're bad and they're corrupted. And I don't know why God made them that way. Because it's like they have to really submit their life over to God. And even if they do submit their life over to God, they still this much horrible, and they liable to pastors done unalive their wives. Like they could be the preacher of the church and he done murdered his wife, They are just horrible people. Men are trash. Let's just say that men are trash. Men are evil and scum. I don't want to say scum, but it's just something in them that does not add up on no level. All men are retarded. All men are dumb. All men are slow. The only ones that's not slow and dumb and stupid and retarded is the one that actually respect women. If you don't respect a woman and you don't love a woman, you're ignorant and you're dumb and you're retarded and you're slow and you're losing in life. You will always lose in life if you do not respect women. Point blank period. You are retarded. And that's why most men are retarded, stupid, slow, and dumb, because they don't respect women. Because most of them could have a good woman, but still you're not respecting her if you are willing to jeopardize your relationship with her by being with another woman off the street that you do not even know from a can of paint, that you do not see yourself being with, and risk your life and your wife's life by having sex with her unprotectedly, or having sex with a man unprotectedly, on a down low, in secret, in a closet, all of that in the dark. And then you think that what you do in the dark don't come to light, and then your wife end up having HIV and AIDS, and now you want to get mad because she found out that you gay and on a down low. Now you want to put your hands on her and murder her because you was a snake and you was in the closet, you was down low, so you was demonic and evil and wicked and a horrible person. So yeah, that's horrible. This video is somebody. So it's like, don't try to figure these men out, because most of them are dumb, stupid, and slow. And they have if they just have a way of being actors, good actors. If you got a good guy or a semi-good guy, he's a really good actor is what he is. He's a really good actor at portraying. He will tell you what you want to hear because he's used to. That's like a narcissist could gaslight you and love bomb you to tell you what you want to hear. He will tell you what you want to hear just to get you wrapped around his fingers, just so he can manipulate you into believing that this is who he is. But that's not who he is really. He is an actor. He is pretending. Most men are actors. They are liars and they are cheaters, and they are deceitful, and nothing is honest about them at all. They are horrible people. They are not honest. They are not trustworthy. They're not truthful. They are very deceitful and dangerous. They're horrible people. They're horrible persons. They're not trustworthy. They are simply, honestly not trustworthy. If you are not 100% trustworthy, I can't trust you. Most men are horrible, and you see why people have maybe like don't bring your new man around your kids and all stuff like that. Most men are untrustworthy, so I wouldn't put nothing past no man. I wouldn't trust no man around my children, and because men are just horrible, point blank period. And they might not even be a predator or anything like that, but just the simple fact that he is a man. So no, you can't. No, that's a no bueno. Yeah. So at that rate, yeah, that's very important to take notes of that, because people want to act like, oh, they can't believe this person did that, or they can't believe this person did this, or whatever. Don't trust no man. I don't trust no man. I can't. Why would you even trust a man? You can't trust no man. You don't trust no man. Look, I'm 45 years old. Like, when I was young, my baby daddy, he used to babysit my kids and take my daughter to school and stuff like that. I've known him since high school and everything like that, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, I was young and naive or whatever, but now that I'm 45 and knowing what I know now, I wouldn't trust no man around my children or my kids. No, I wouldn't do that. No, I wouldn't trust no man around my kids. I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't care who it is. And it's unfortunate because I have a situation now where I don't trust my daughter around the man that she lives with, but I just pray that she's safe and protected and the Most High keeps her. I don't trust no man. I don't trust that man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't trust him. I don't trust no man. It's nothing personal. Just know that this video is nothing personal. I just don't trust any man. I just don't trust them. I don't trust no man. I don't put nothing past none of them. Especially if you can drink alcohol, or you can cheat on your wife, or you can, cheat on your wife. And the man that my daughter lived with, he has cheated on his wife over and over and over again. I don't trust him. I don't trust a man that's a cheater, a liar, a thief, all of that. I don't trust you. You're untrustworthy. And most men are untrustworthy. And if you're untrustworthy, you stupid, slow, and dumb, because you gonna lose every time that you think you're getting over on somebody, but you're really gonna lose. You cannot win just by being slicker. Men think that all they have to do, it's like men that sell drugs. They know that it's illegal, and they know that most people do not stay in the drug game forever, and they know that it's a high risk and it's not really worth it, but they still, with they dumb, stupid, slow ass, like my oldest daughter daddy, he actually was a big drug dealer and everything, and he thought he was so smart. Thought he was so smart. He tried to act like he's smarter than me, but you couldn't be too smart because your ass went to the federal penitentiary for 11 years. He was so arrogant. He was so arrogant and condescending that he was sold drugs and everything. But you couldn't be too smart because what you do? Got locked up for 11 years selling drugs and trafficking drugs from Atlanta to St. Louis because you thought you was so smart. But yeah, and then who came to see you when you was in jail? Me, me, me. The women always got to come see the man in jail when his dumb ass was selling drugs, and then they want to fight the woman. The woman be like, stop selling drugs, stop doing this, and they want to be like, nah. They don't want to listen to the woman, but then as soon as they ass get locked up, who they calling on the phone talking about, can you put some money on my books? Nah, nigga, you chose to do the dumb shit that you did. You chose to be stupid, dumb, and slow and retarded. I'm not finna send you nothing, you retarded, slow, dumb motherfucker. Sorry, y'all, this explicit. Cover your ears up. This not for kids. Yeah, niggas is stupid. They dumb, slow, and retarded. They fucking retarded. I have to cuss on this one because they retarded and slow and dumb. They idiots. And women are like a woman like me. Women do mature faster than men, and especially an older woman. A man, a man have. This man could be 60s over his. He could be 50 and 60 and still slow, stupid, and retarded and dumb. Don't have no life insurance. Don't have no benefits. Don't have his stuff together. Like, what did you work for your whole life just to die and not have your stuff together? Like, women don't do that. Well, responsible, grown adult women do not do that. We're gonna make sure we have our affairs in order and stuff like that. Like, we wouldn't leave our responsibilities on somebody else when we pass away. That just does not make sense at all. And that's what men do. Men are irresponsible. Most men are irresponsible. Not all of them. There are a very few. We can count on our hands the good men, and they could be good because they consider good because they pay bills, they take care of their family and all of that. But given they consider good because they have a nice car, they look good, they work out, they go to the gym, they got a little money or whatever. But they still stupid, slow, and dumb, they retarded. They will mess their whole life up just for a piece of ass. They'll have sex with a man for money. Most of them, they'll have sex with anything and risk their life. They do dumb, stupid stuff. They'll take drugs across state lines. They take penitentiary chances, and then they want a woman to send them some money and help them out. They mess their money up on buying drugs and buying Jordans and looking good, but then they can't even pay their Wi-Fi or pay their rent because they out here trying to look like be something that they not. That's men. We're not gonna talk about the women. We talking about men right now. Men are stupid, slow, and dumb, and retarded because even if this man look like he got it going on and got it all together, he never does. He never will because that's the same man that you didn't know he was married and he got a whole family at home, but he out in the streets acting like he's single as a dollar bill, but he's really not. That's most men. And I'm going to leave it on that note. Thank you. Don't be in your feelings. If this doesn't apply, let it fly. I'm talking about the majority of men. Every man that I've met, there's only been like one that I can count on my fingers. I can count on one hand a man who was not what I just described. Peace, love, and light. Bye.